What's up everybody and welcome to a new highlight video. Today we are here for the first round of the PSGL F3 Championship in Brazil. We don't have that much expectations for this race because my practice did not go that well, as I did only 2 or 3 hours before the race due to being in vacation. But we are going into this race with let's have fun mentality and maybe we can score some points at the end. Let's see. Going into our first lap in the qualifying session, break at the 50-meter boards, mixing the apex by quite a mile. You can see that my confidence in the car and track, it's not that ideal. But we just try to learn from every lap and maybe we can get a final lap that could put us in a good position for the race. Going into the fast right-hander, braking at a 50-meter board, just a tap on the brakes. Try to stay as tight to the inside. Again, we go too deep, not an ideal line through there. Yeah, as I said, I can't say much about this lap because it's just all over the place. Missing apexes left and right, going too deep in some corners. It was just not an ideal lap. Now going to the line, let's see what lap time we will do. It's a 1:7.935, a really bad lap, but it is what it is. We can't do much about it. Now we are in our final lap of this qualifying session. Turn 1 was much better than last time. Going into sector 2, brake at a 100-meter board down to 5th gear, trying to take as much of an exit curve there, but we have a bit of a struggle with the throttle. Going into the fast right-hander, brake just a bit, as I said, into 6th gear. Now down into 3rd gear, we have a much better apex than last time, but still a bit scrappy on the exit. Going into 5th gear for the right corner, really tricky to put the power on the exit. Going to the last corner of this track, brake from 6th gear down to 3rd gear, take a bit of an apex and full throttle to the line. We have almost 1/10 improvement over, I think it's a 0.7 lap or a 0.6 lap, so yeah, I was not happy with it. We are currently last, so nothing to lose in the race really. We we don't even know what strategy to do. We have no idea if the strategy we are going to do is a good one. We are going to start on mediums and try to extend the stint until the soft window opens. I had no idea if this was the optimal strategy. It turned out it wasn't, but yeah, it is what it is. We live on. And now going into the race, 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and away we go for the first round of the PSGL Championship. We get a decent start. We may overtake Harley Marquez going into turn 1. We are so careful to not be involved in any incidents. And we are side by side with the Alpine, but we make the move, so we already got a 1 overtake in turn 1 up to P17. Again, just braking really cautiously, don't wanna take any risk in the first lap, just learn the car, learn the track, learn the tires. As I said, I have zero experience with these tires, so it's really hard to drive right now. Jumping into lap 2, we make a move on Whistle Hall, who is on hards, so that was a quite easy move. And now we have Miltos in front of us, again on hard tires, so we will be looking on early overtake so we can use our mediums to the full extent. And just trying to learn the track, the tire, just trying to do everything better than I did on a previous lap, as we have a huge oversteer moment that puts us side by side with Wilson Hall going into the right-hander. He tries to push us a bit wide there, but we do not concede and we still get the move done. We keep our position, but as you saw, the track can be really dangerous if you make a slight mistake on the throttle. Now jumping into lap 3, I believe we are going to attack the McLaren in front of us. Yeah, we will, going down the inside for 15th place. Already 3 places gained from the start, so that's a good...
Bravo, băieți, v-ați luptat pentru poziția 6 în turul 7. Bravo!
So that's a good thing for us. I was not happy because the group in front lost the DRS. So we will have to do quite the work to get it back. Fortunately, we get the DRS back and we are back in the DRS train. Now in lap 7 we see the Ferrari in front of us flashing, so we decide to go for the move on him. But also the AlphaTauri is flashing, so we go down the inside, doing a nice double overtake on the straight. A really clean move, and that puts us up to P13. So good overtakes and...
Nu ți-o încerca cu mine că n-ai baterie. Atât. Nu ți-o încerca.
Really good overtakes, really clean overtakes, and already stepping up 5 places from our grid position at the start. Now going into lap 8, again we will try to make another overtake on Jane in front. Again he's flashing, we have a lot more battery than him, going down the inside, break at the 50-meter board, and that was it. Another overtake done, up to P12. Now we jump into lap 13, and again we are just doing overtake after overtake. Overtake after overtake, but our teammate is actually going to put up a fight with us. We will have to use a lot of DRS on this straight to get the move done, and we are out of the DRS in front, so we will have to push quite hard to get back in. At this moment I kind of get the hang of the car. I understood the tires, I understood how the track works, so my confidence level was going up. Now in lap 21, you can see that we are the only car that did not pit in P1. So we decide to go into the pits for the soft tires. And now I realized that the strategy was not an ideal one. We will come really in the back. We exit the pits in P17. So all the work we did on the mediums is just gone. Almost tapping the wall there. So that's not a good thing.
Am făcut pe strategii de le-am rupt. Mă conduc, zici că am un picior olog și celălalt paralizat. Așa conduc, să moară copiii mei.
Not happy about my driving there. I was just not feeling the soft tires. Even though we do the fastest lap, I was just not feeling confident at all on them. And as I told you, our strategy did not work out at all. We lost all the places we gained at the start, so we have quite the work to do with 13 laps left. We get past Jack, that's on all mediums, so that was a pretty easy overtake. And we
Am mai văzut om să-și ia penalizarea acolo, dar...
And we start the...
Uite-mă pe mine.
And we start
yes,
the hunt.
safety car. Rămân afară. Rămân afară.
And now that's a big change to the race.
Copiii de nu rămân afară și iau lead-ul.
As cars are just
de ce nu s-a întâmplat
going
asta
into
cu...
walls.
De ce n-am mai stat eu afară? Fix în turul ăsta dădeam pit.
As cars are going into walls, a Red Bull DNF'd on the back straight, and that safety car out. I was a bit angry. I didn't stay out for my initial strategy.
Softuri cam de wear-ul meu.
Initially, I wanted to pit lap 24, but I decided to do 21 as the undercut would have been too crazy from the guys in front. And turns out we are in the provisional lead for this Grand Prix. The guys in front are on all mediums, so for now we are in a really good position. We have maybe 10%, 12% more wear than the guys in front, but we are going to give our we are going to give everything for this restart. We have 8 more laps of racing, and It's green flag. The restart has been done. Trying to go down the inside of the house. We can't. Around the outside. We push him a bit wide and he taps our side pod. He spins out eventually, but we get the move done. Side by side with Drake Dempsey. I will not fight this battle as I know he's on much fresher tires than me. We are just trying to conserve our tires, don't use much ERS to have a lot of ERS for our last battles. Down our inside, Oscar in the right-hander having so much grip compared to us, and it's just a lost battle to be honest. We can't do much about
Hai
it
cu echipiere, că-mi fus toată cursa, coaie.
as we lose one more position due to our teammate right there.
El se luptă, coaie.
And I was not happy with my teammate.
Hmm.
As you can see, another position lost. But now in lap 30, we are finally going to overtake our teammate. But again, we have to use so much battery to get past him. Not a good thing, but it is what it is. Down the inside into turn 1 break at the 50-meter board, and we get the move done. Up to P7 with the fastest lap. So we're looking quite good for now. Jumping into lap 31, Lewis Welch is in our back with a lot more ERS. So again, we will not fight. We will just let him through and hope that they will fight in the front. As you can see, a lot of fights in the front. So all we are hoping is someone getting spun or even crashing. Now into lap 33, you can see that we caught up with Nelson in front, but we are being attacked by Wilson.
Am top speed, coaie.
Again, we decide to not fight. I'm surprised about this, as he's on all mediums, but again, we decide to not fight and just stay calm and check for overtakes further in the race. As now we are in the last lap, nothing happened. Nelson gets pushed by Cameron there, so we gain one more position in the final lap of this race. Looking to finish in a P8 position with just a couple corners to go. We will try to get another overtake until we get to the finish line. Let's see if we can manage to do that. We have around 20-30% ERS if I remember, so that's good for us. We are focusing on a really good exit from here, but we are just too far to do anything. So it will be a P8 finish on track, but actually a P7
Mai
finish
departe.
after Stewart's verdict, sorry, as Cameron will get a 5-second penalty for what he did to Nelson in the last lap. So overall, a great result for the practice amount I did. So yeah, hoping for a better result in the next race.